From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
And good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Have a great day today. We're going to see similar weather to what we saw yesterday. Maybe a stray shower. Probably not going to see much activity whatsoever, and really not expecting a lot of rainfall here over the next 5 to 7, maybe even beyond that days. All right, go ahead and talk about the almanac from yesterday. It was a good solid average day. We made it into the 70s and low 80s, which was nice news to pass along. We had some sunshine, didn't pick up much in the way of rain, and that's going to be the story again throughout the day today. Now, we do have some patchy dense fog advisory until 10 o'clock this morning. Then that moves on out, I should say until 9 o'clock this morning. And then we'll see plenty of sunshine, but again, some fair weather cumulus clouds or some afternoon clouds will continue to kind of hang with us as the winds are going to be from the north and northwest. We do have a cold front on the way throughout the day today, but the cold front's going to be moisture starved. So we start the morning off in the 60s. We'll climb into the low 70s for the lunch hour. Our goal today, this afternoon, kids heading home from school, about 77. And our afternoon highs will be in the 70s and low 80s. A little bit cooler across the Cumberland Plateau. How about this evening? Nice evening ahead of us. Again, the dew points are going to stay in the 60s, so it's still going to have a little bit of a warmer feel to the air compared to what we will experience as we get into next week. Here's today's cold front. Doesn't do much. Moisture starved. High pressure is the name of the game. Upper level high pressure shifts off to our south and southeast. That's why you get that return flow coming from the Gulf of Mexico. We'll kind of be on the western side of that ridge of high pressure. As we wrap up the week and get into the upcoming weekend, again, a couple of spotty showers. Got another cold front on the way, another frontal boundary anyways, and that should usher in some very pleasant weather for next week. So over the next 3 days, not a whole lot of rainfall. Over the next 5 days, or 7 days, I should say, not a lot of rainfall as well. So we're just not looking at a lot of rain. And I think as we look ahead, the Climate Prediction Center is predicting below average precipitation all the way through possibly the middle part of the month, through the 16th. As we look at our rain chances, minimal at best. Got a couple frontal boundaries on the way, so that may pop off a couple of showers, but I've kept today dry. I just don't think we're going to see much activity, but I guess at this point of the game, if you get a stray shower, that's what's going to happen. All right, here we go. Finally, some fall weather arrives. Can you pick out the cold front? Cold fronts come slicing on through the area this weekend into Monday morning, and behind this cold front is going to be some amazing weather. The air dries out all next week. This takes us all the way through next Friday. Look at these dew points. Dew point's the measurement of the moisture in the atmosphere, right? So the lower the dew point, the lower our morning lows can go. Watch this. Ooh, it's going to be nice. Crisp, actually. This weekend, we're going to see temperatures in the 60s, but look at next week. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s. Those are morning lows. When you look at afternoon highs, it's going to be nice and comfortable as well. Little warm over the weekend. And then some solid fall weather on the way. We're talking about like pumpkin spice latte weather working its way into the area as we get into next week. And that's what the Climate Prediction Center is predicting here. That slightly below average weather as we get into the 6 to 10 day outlook, and then probably pretty average beyond that, your 8 to 14 day outlook. Let's talk tropics for a second. Anybody heading off to the coastal areas? We've been talking about this. Still only have a 40% chance of this becoming any sort of system, not looking likely. I think just a low pressure system as it moves its way into the Gulf of Mexico does not look like it's going to take on much enhancements. And so if you are heading to the coastal areas this weekend for fall break, just do take the rain gear. We are talking about some scattered showers around this low pressure system, and probably more so from the Big Bend of Florida down to Tampa, maybe down towards Miami, and that should be about the extent of it. All right, so if you are heading off on your vacation, don't forget that you can actually track the weather where you are. Turn on your GPS location services with the app itself. But right here at the top of the app, there's a little plus sign. You can put in your destination right there before you go on vacation. And then while you're on vacation, before you come back home, check out the daily forecast weather updates, and you'll get an idea of what the forecast is going to be like right here in East Tennessee. And if you are traveling, don't forget the interactive radar gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours. All right, we sure hope you have a great rest of your day. Your next weather update's coming up at noon today. In the meantime, enjoy some sunshine. See you soon.